Now, Russell, there have been some great yarns in your masthead, The Mirror, this week. First is a report about the King directly asking Harry to stop talking about the family in public. What do we know about this conversation?
Well, it's interesting because, we've discussed many times over many months, haven't we, about Prince Harry's relationship, or certainly the fractiousness of the relationship with not only the King, but his brother, the Prince of Wales, and the rest of the royal family. And Harry has been back in the UK a couple of times in recent months, for first to see his father when he was diagnosed with cancer, and then to celebrate the 10th year anniversary of the Invictus Games, where he didn't get to see the King or his brother. And I think that certain members of the family have told Harry, if he wants a relationship with the rest of the family, then first and foremost, he's got to stop talking about them. We've had the Oprah Winfrey interview, then we had the Netflix series, then we had the explosiveness of his memoir, and it just kept coming and coming and coming over those months, sort of a year or two ago. And I think that certainly for Harry and Meghan, they need to sort of realise that if they're going to have a relationship with the rest of the royal family, they can't go about trashing them. They can't go about making money off their associations with the royal family. And hopefully they'll see that the royal family is very united without them. And, if they do want a relationship moving forward, then they kind of need to take the sting out of their relationships and the things they say sometimes.
I think that's fair enough. Also, an interesting yarn into how a probe into the Beckhams' tax affairs could get between David and a knighthood. What's the issue here?
Well, it's a big issue. I mean, certainly, a lot of people would say that David Beckham, fantastic ambassador, not only for football and various sporting events. He was an ambassador for the Olympics when we had it here in 2012. But of course, he's a huge charity ambassador as well. His work with UNICEF and other organisations has been widely documented. But of course, he is without that sir. I mean, he's been given various honours throughout the years, but I'm sure that some people would say that he does deserve a knighthood. But it has been a big issue about allegations about his tax affairs. There was further comments that he made about the Honours Committee several years ago. Now, is this a problem for him moving forward? Some may say, yes, it is, that it's sort of the relationship that you have to have with the Honours Committee. You need to be humble. He certainly wasn't that when he made those comments a few years ago. They were very spiky indeed. But a new book is coming out talking about allegations to do with his tax affairs. And this could land him in a bit of a sticky situation. But listen, I'm a big David Beckham fan. I think, we've got the European Championships here at the moment. He's supporting our boys on the field as well. So potentially he might get that knighthood. But I'd like to see it sooner rather than later.
Let's hope so. Russell Myers, as always, thank you for joining us.